What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Straight Off the Hook. I'm Mikey Slayball. Oh, and today we're gonna have some fun. The RPI just finished up, and I don't have another tournament for I think 3 or 4 weeks now. It's gonna be a little bit until I have to bowl in another tournament. So I figured for today's practice session I was gonna have a little bit of fun because I was watching Darren Tang this weekend, and he was going back and forth between 1 and 2 hands, and he was finding different scenarios and when to use them. And for me, I haven't fully committed to throwing 2 hands in a tournament because, well, just not making shots at the quality that I'd like to make them at. And 2, I don't have the feel aspect yet, like feeling where the ball's at, knowing that I can make the small adjustments like I can one-handed. So I haven't really pulled the trigger on bowling 2-handed in bigger competitions. However, that's pretty good. I do think you'd be curious to see if I could put together a big set, bowling alternate shot, one-handed and 2-handed, or I should say alternate frame. I'm still gonna shoot my spares one-handed, but I'm gonna alternate each frame, throwing the ball one-handed and 2-handed, and maybe walk through with you guys what I see that's different, maybe what's harder for me to do with one-handed compared to 2-handed, or the other way around, what's easier for me to do one-handed compared to 2-handed. I don't know if that's what I just said, but you get what I'm saying. We are currently bowling on, I think the high school pattern, 39 feet beaten path, I think is what, or 41 feet beaten path, something like that. And so we're just gonna go at this break 700, have a little fun with it. I've already bowled on this pattern, but this is something a little bit different. And I figured what better way to maybe talk through some of the changes than to just put a ball in my hand, turn the camera on, and have some fun. So I think I'm gonna take one more shot here in practice, and then we'll just hop into this because I'm feeling kind of good right now. All right, so I am going to start 2-handed, so that way I can finish game 1 and game 3 one-handed, just in case I need a hit in the 10th in the second or the third game to shoot 700. So let's just get into this. I'm feeling really good. Kind of coming off of a good weekend at the RPI, so swing feels good. Everything feels great. So we're starting with urethane with both balls, or with both hands, I should say, or both methods. We're throwing a Tank Combat 2-handed and a Rampage Pro one-handed. So let's get this started here with 2-handed. Pretty good. Oh, that's a great start right there. We love that. So currently, one of the things I'm working on 2-handed is would be my 4th step into my drive step, or my drive step into my 5th step, I should say. My load step, the one where I'm driving the lane. I'm just double checking that it's behind me. It's not too far to the right. So when it gets too far to the right, my footwork gets all over the place, and I just start getting super like sporadic on the lane. Got to make sure that that last drive step stays in behind my left foot and drives me forward and not all over the place. Now one-handed, I'll be honest with you guys, the only thing I'll focus on still is just keeping this swing as long as humanly possible and just keeping the ball in front of me here. Just make good shots. Oh, I missed right. That's why we throw Rampages, baby. Love that ball. All right, and I will be honest with you guys, I'm breaking a new pair of shoes here. These cool KR Gladiators. So they're a little stiff, so I do feel like I'm skating around a little bit right now, so just bear with me on that in case I fall off a couple shots here and there, but let's get into it here. Gotta shim a little bit. All right, well, got away with a couple there. Let's try to zone this back in and just make some higher quality shots. That's much better right there. Of course, that one wraps 10. Shocker. Oh, that was weird. Still got it. All right. So I am a couple boards for the left 2-handed just because I don't throw it quite as fast, which actually isn't the worst thing because it allows me to really get urethane to see the whole lane instead of kind of cramming on it. So it will make a difference in about 7 frames. So. It's a good shot because where that ball will continue to keep getting off of it because I'm just far enough left. My one-handed may start to burn up because of all the traffic in the middle lane. Hopefully it doesn't cause too big of a rift, but we do have other bowling balls back there in case we need them, which we will. Not bad. Come on. Oh, that's so unfortunate. There it is. Much better. All right, see if we can't string a couple together here, put together a big game to start. Oh, that's left. That's so bad. Well, after that last shot, I think there may be a little house shot mixture in this beaten path pattern, so that's all right. We're still gonna go after it, see if we can't put together a huge series here. Got to zone back in here with this one-handed and try to get into the lane just a little bit earlier. Get off of it. All right, that's not bad. It's not bad, just got to keep working that ball into the lane to make sure it stands up a little bit sooner. All right, 9th frame here. Really gonna focus on just making sure that my hips are pointed in the right direction, because what happens is my hips shut off this way and I just pull the ball short of the lane. So we're gonna focus on making sure my hips stay pointed at the target. This is one thing I've had to learn a lot going two-handed. That's a little bit better, still in. I'll take it. All right, stepping up to the 10th here. We got a chance at 259. That's a good old start to the day. So focus on getting this ball into the lane, making sure it stands up and goes through the pins. Good shot. Good shot. All right, one more to put together a really solid first game here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. All right, we're gonna test some resin to see where we're at with that. Just gonna take a wild guess here. Hopefully we're close. Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess. 258. So we're gonna start to this challenge. Hopefully we can make some higher quality shots in the second game. All right, so this game here, we're gonna start with one-handed and go to two-handed, so we'll have to finish the game two-handed this time. I'm gonna stay pretty close to where I was that last game. I think just work on tempo here, keeping my tempo just a little bit slower, letting the ball see the lane a little bit better. Kind of like that. We'll take it a little right, but it's all right, it struck. All right, now this is really gonna be the tell, is what this ball does here these next couple frames, because I'm deep enough to where this ball could start burning up on me pretty easily. And so I'm really gonna have to keep my eye out for what it's doing on the lane and making sure I'm staying on top of my adjustments. So, a good shot here, get off to a good start. That's close-ish. It's close-ish. I mean, I still get it up the lane, a little in, but you know, that's what happens when you have room to miss. That. All right, gonna try to make a little bit better shot here. This ball to go through the pins correctly. A little bit better. Oh, that's a lot better. There we go. All right, settle in here. Make some good shots, good timing, good foot position. Great shot here. That's really good. All right, yep. So that was the first one I got to the spot. I'm just a little too deep. The other ones were up the lane, which caused it to go through the pins really well because I missed up the lane. So we're gonna run this down here. We'll make a small adjustment off of that one. Good spare. All right, back to one-handed here. We're just gonna keep focused on that tempo and that timing, keep things slow. Let this ball go through the pins. Just like that right there. All right, so the last shot, two-handed, was really good direction-wise. Just a little too far left. So we're gonna cheat back right a little bit here. Focus on getting this ball to the right here. Get it to the spot it needs to be at. Not horrible, not great. Just can't quite make the quality of shots two-handed that I can one-handed yet. Get Get off of it. Oh yeah, there we go. Good shot. All right, just make sure we're getting this off our hand cleanly. We're rolling it nice and well, setting ourselves up here for a good 9th and 10th frame. It's a good shot. That's so good. Y'all, it felt good. I know it didn't look good, but that felt so good. All right, last shot one-handed here. Make a good one. Oh no, it's so bad. Oh, I slipped at the line. I'm not gonna blame that on the new shoes, but that is definitely the new shoes. I slipped so bad. Oh goodness, all right, throwing this down. That's a good spare. There we go. All right, I really want to finish this out, get myself a look at resin here in the 10th. So let's focus on making 2 extremely good shots here. Well, we gotta make a first one. We gotta throw this one good first, and then we'll worry about the second one. Oh, maybe. All right, last one was great direction, just horrible execution at the line. Let's try to get the execution and the direction down this time. Good shot here. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. All right. Puncher 254 here. That'll put us at 512 turning, meaning we'll need 212. We'll need 188 by strike here. But let's not worry about that. Let's try to get a good look at reactive here with this gorgeous Primal Rage Evolution. Make a good shot here. Oh no, stay on the lane. Okay, well that doesn't tell us much. Still gonna throw a reactive the last game just because that urethane ball's burning up. 252, and that puts us at 510 for the turn. We can shoot 800. Okay, we need 190 to shoot 700, but we're looking at 800. All right, game 3 here, we're gonna go to reactive both hands, or both styles, I should say. We're gonna go with the Primal Evolution two-handed and the, let's go with the Thrill one-handed. That should be pretty good. But really all I gotta do is just keep the ball in front of me, execute shots, and I think we're gonna be A-okay to shoot 190. But my goals and sights are set on shooting 290 so we can shoot 800. So let's make some good ones here. Oh, that was a really bad shot, but it hit the hole. We'll take it. That's a good spare. All right, so I got 800 alive. All right, this one's still gonna be a little bit of a guess as well, just because I didn't throw that great of a shot one-handed on that fill shot in the first game. But this should be, this shouldn't be too far off. Make a good one here, make a good guess. That's a really good guess. Now I just gotta make 10 more just like that. Now, one of the things that I have struggled with the most two-handed is actually throwing the ball left to right, because throwing two-handed, I want to shut everything down and just go up the lane and roll it. And what happens is I get in here and I can't project it to the right, and then when I do project it to the right, it falls off my hand because I like try to point it. So learning to be aggressive and still throw the ball to the right is something that I'm trying to work through currently. But hopefully we can just get this one close and keep making good shots. I'd love to shoot 800 here. Make a good one. That's close. Oh yeah, that's that Patty D trip 4, baby. All right, we're pretty close to having the right picture. Excuse my sniffles. We got pretty close to the right picture, so we're just gonna stay out here. We're just gonna execute shots now for the rest of this game. Just like that. Just like that. Come on, baby. All right, that last one got a mitt full of it. Maybe missed a tad right, so we're just gonna be a little bit more direct, a little bit more pointed in our direction, not so open, and work on just rolling this ball into the lane, letting the lane take it. That's a great thing about bowling two-handed. You just roll it into the lane, let the lane work, let the ball work on the lane. That's what I'm trying to say. That's pretty close. It was close, but it was spinny. That's why it flat-10'd. You get it there in that little shim spot we created from urethane, and it just shimmed and flat-10, which was my fault. If I'd have rolled that ball the way I was supposed to, instead of getting around it, it would have struck. But Oh, I about fell over. But we got 9, and like I said, it's still a work in progress. It's the feel things that I got to get better at two-handed. All right, well, 800's out the window, but a huge set is still out there, so I'm gonna just settle back in here, make some good shots, and I'm gonna go put up the biggest number I possibly can. Great shot, man. See what I mean about just the feel and the touch? I got it one-handed, I don't have it two-handed. I'm getting better at the direction two-handed, which helps out a ton, but still having the touch and finesse at the bottom to get the ball to do the right thing off the spot, something I'm still struggling to develop, but that's why we practice, that's why we put in the time, because over time we will get it and we will have it. So we're just gonna keep working on it here. Make a good shot. That's really forward, really good. So that's the difference there between the shot, I think the 4th frame and the 6th frame. The 4th frame and the 6th frame were the same exact spot. The only difference was that one I rolled into the lane, the other one I spun into the lane. Flat 10, 10 back. That's the difference right there. It's the small things I'm trying to get better at. Yo, I'm kind of locked in one-hander right now, I won't lie to you. I'm throwing it really good. Good foundation frame here, set up a great 10th frame, put together a huge, huge set. Good shot here, make sure we roll it. Make sure we get it into the lane. Let the lane take it. Good shot here. Oh, missed right. It's gonna see it though. Come on, please, 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 please. Oh, I didn't beg that much. I should have begged more. Darn it. Run this down. See, there it is again. It's the small mistakes I make two-handed that I just can't make. That's a good spare right there. It's the small things we gotta fix. All right, what we got left? We still shoot 750. All right, a double here in the 10th. We shoot 750, which would be my biggest set on break 700, which is really cool. So let's settle in here and make 2 really good ones. Y'all, I'm throwing it really good right now. I love this. This is so much fun when I know where the ball's going. All right, one more here for 750. Let's make a really good one here. Make a really good one. Oh, that's so good. Whew. All right, we're just gonna center it off with one good two-handed shot to end it. A strike for 758. That's a great series, man. It's a great series. Good shot here. Pretty close. 754. We'll take 754. That's a great set. So hopefully you guys maybe got an idea a little bit of what I'm working on two-handed. I feel like it's coming a long way from where it was before. Really the only thing I just work on is the touch and the feel. You know, things that take years to develop, but we're here for it. We're gonna have some fun with it. Really, honestly, I'm just trying to throw some rocks to stay in the groove until the tour season starts back up. We got some stops looking forward to next year. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Lay down in the comments what you want to see next. I know you guys have a whole bunch of patterns. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do red square soon, so we'll have fun with that one. But in the meantime, make sure you go check out all my sponsors. Check out Motive, Zello Gear, Jovo Grips, and Genesis because they sponsor me, so go support them, please. They're awesome. And also, guys, keep it on the trail off the hook, and I'll see you next time.